Along with Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. The first half of the All-Star break is behind us, and partner, it's go time in the second half.
And if you want to be playing meaningful games at the end of September, you got to put your head down and grind for the next 8 weeks.
It's the Toronto Blue Jays taking on the Miami Marlins. All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. Just about set to go now. Our starting pitcher in this one, Sandy Alcantara. And Singy, we were talking earlier about how he's doing a great job navigating through tough spots.
Well, coming into this game, hitters are batting under 250 against this starting pitcher. So it just shows you how effective he's been. He's been able to move his pitches around, add and subtract, change up the look so that hitters don't get too comfortable and start squaring up the baseball. We'll see what he's got in this one.
Weimer makes the play, and there's one down. Let's take a look at the lineup for the Blue Jays. A guy who's been huge for them over the last month plus, Addison Barger.
Well, Boog, there aren't many guys who have a flair for the big moment like he does. I mean, batting over 400 with runners in scoring position. Are you kidding me? I know it's not guaranteed or an automatic, but I hope we get to see him in a close, late-game situation with runners in scoring position and just see, is he truly a machine or not?
Addison Barger, the batter now as he swings and misses for strike one. A little out front there as he swings through it.
0-2 is the count.
And 1-2.
2 strikes.
Fly ball, pretty well struck right field. That one back. And it's into the bullpen for a homer. A solo shot. His 19th home run of the year, and that gives him a lead. It's 1-0. He absolutely feasts on right-handed pitching and devours that one for a homer.
And you can see that's what he expects of himself. At bat after at bat, he's that confident. Changeup up in the zone is a hitter's dream. It's a BP fastball, but you're playing in real time. Most times, the pitcher's asking for a new baseball, just like right there.
Bo Bichette stands in here. Tried to hold back his swing there, but went around. One down, base is empty. Just off the inside edge. And that one hit to first. Dives, and he can't hang on. Gets it there in time, though. He keeps his composure, and they get the out.
This is what it's all about on that right side of the diamond when you've got the first baseman involved and the pitcher as well. First baseman does a great job, knocks the ball down, gets away from a little bit, doesn't panic. The pitcher's exactly where he's supposed to be. Nice feed and a nice play for the out.
2 outs, base is empty. Here's the Toronto catcher, Alejandro Kirk. Pitch misses there. Ball 1. And that's a little high. 2 outs, base is empty. Foul ball. Line drive, and that should be extra bases. Around first, heading for 2. And that's a 2-bagger.
Just so sound in his mechanics. Hits against a firm front side, and the hands just continue to carry through the middle of the field.
So, runner at second, 2 down. And now it's Dalton Varsho. Good power, not great in the OBP department. Kirk on at second with 2 down. Next pitch is downstairs. Swing and a miss, and he was fooled.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
That misses the zone, and that's ball 2.
That's a really good take right there. Slider down and in. Very difficult to get on the same plane and do anything with.
Left-hand hitter waits. And that one is lifted in the air. Johnston settles underneath it. Drops into the glove. And that'll do it. Jays open it up with a solo homer. It's now a 1-0 ball game. Back here with my pal Singy. And on the hill in this one, Chris Bassett. What do we need to know here about the right-hander?
Well, what quickly stands out to me for this guy is that he comes in with a 3-to-1 strikeout to walk ratio on the season. So when you consider consistency, the ability to get swings and misses, and to limit base runners, that's critical in winning games today, especially when teams are depending on the big swing, the home run, to win ball games.
Xavier Edwards leading things off and takes a strike. Next offering is in for a strike.
Oh, this guy's so comfortable hitting with 2 strikes. Even a good pitch early in the at-bat. If he's not ready to pull the trigger, he's not worried if he gets to an 0-2 count.
Swing and a miss, and he chases that one in the dirt. In time to get him. One away and a strikeout.
You hear people talk about letting the ball travel so often in terms of a hitting approach, and that's a great example why right there. If he's willing to let that curveball get a little deeper into the zone before he commits, he's way more likely to recognize that it's making a beeline for the dirt. On the other side, still a nice 2-strike pitch, though.
Jacob Marcy in the box now. No balls and a strike. Yeah. 1 out, base is empty. Next offering misses down and away.
1 ball, 2 strikes to count.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
He's really good hitting the baseball the other way, so credit the pitcher for having him out in front of that pitch. Clearly, he had him fooled.
Agustin Ramirez in the box with 2 gone, and takes a look at a called strike. Goes down looking for the strikeout. And he strikes out the side in the first.
Impeccable command in that one. 3 batters, 3 strikeouts. That's electric stuff out there on the mound.
And welcome back to the ballpark. New inning getting started. And here's the first baseman, Ty France. Alcantara back to work. Just missed. Alcantara, a 6'5" righty, 200 pounds, and he was born in the Dominican Republic. Out towards right center field, and that'll get down for a hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Batting seventh.
I don't know
the right
how he's
fielder,
able to shoot that pitch the other way and
Lucas.
still put something on it. That pitch was inside, and he let it get really deep. So pretty incredible hands to fight it off and still get good wood on it.
So up next, Nathan Lucas. Ball one there. And another ball. Ricky Holiday, our umpire behind the dish, known as pretty fair umpire for both hitters and pitchers.
Yeah, I think that's right, Boog. There is a little inconsistency on the corners of the plate. You can't always be sure how it's going to go with those borderline pitches as the game progresses.
Runner takes off. Swing and a foul out of play. Runner at first with no outs here. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again. That one ripped left field. Hops over the wall, and that's an automatic double.
And boy, do they catch a break.
The
Otherwise,
designated hitter,
you're
Davis
looking at runners
Snyder.
around the bases and probably a run that scores.
Davis Schneider next up for the Blue Jays. Golden opportunity right here. Fastball for a strike. It's 0-1. France at third. Lucas at second with nobody out.
That's a ball. 1-1.
And that one fouled off. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
And that one is inside. Base runners at second and third here. No outs. Line drive. That's a base hit into right field. One runs in. Runner stops at third, and they're at the corners with nobody out.
Love how he let that ball travel, trusted his hands. Nice job of going the other way.
Here's Andres Jimenez. Good defender. He's been inconsistent offensively. There's a strike. Swings and misses. And it's 0-2.
Great spot to be in right here for the pitcher. You can either strike this guy out or get a ground ball double play.
Grounder might be 2. To second, that's 1. And a run scores on the double play.
Now batting, the left fielder, George Springer.
So the lineup flips over, and it'll be George Springer to step to the plate. Right through there for a strike.
0-1's the count.
Base is empty, 2 away, but 2 runs are in here at the top of the second. Next offering is down low. That one down the line, and foul ball. And a base hit up the middle. And that keeps the inning alive.
Up next for the Blue Jays, the third baseman,
Addison Barger. Now at the plate. He's already homered in this game. Alcantara over to first. And Springer's in there safely. There's a swing and a drive. That one back there. And it hits the fence. Here comes Springer around third. He will score. And they put up the stop sign at second.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws.
Bichette gets a chance to hit. Grounded out his first time. In the air, right field. And that is that. So they get 3 runs on 5 hits, no errors, and 1 left on base. Now to the bottom of the second. It's the Blue Jays 4 and the Marlins nothing. Back here at Lone Depot Park. And now the first baseman. first and second. No outs. And now it's going to be Nathan Lucas. 1 for 1 with a double and a run scored. Just missed. And the 1-0. And a foul ball. No outs. Runners at first and second. The 1-1 is fouled off. Fights that one away. Still 1-2. He goes down looking. So now here's the DH, Davis Schneider. RBI single his last time up. Grounded to third. Could be 2. Here's Edwards for 1. And it's a double play to end the inning. But the RBI single pushes across a run. And the lead is now 5-0. Major League Baseball is on the show. As we go to the last of the third. And now for the Marlins, Maximo Acosta. And that one fouled off. Oh, 2 now. Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. And that's 6 Ks for him in this one. Xavier Edwards, the next up for the Marlins.
Second baseman, Xavier Edwards.
Line drive. He's got it, and there's 2 away.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
Marcy stands in now and watches strike 1. That one pushed to the left and foul. Just misses the mark outside the zone.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Swings and misses, and he's up to 7 strikeouts. Nothing across here this half. On to inning number 4. It's the Blue Jays 5 and the Marlins nothing. And we're back. John Sciambi with Chris Singleton and set to lead off the 4th, Andres Jimenez. And that's in for a strike. 0-1.
0-1.
Just missed.
That pitch is out.
And a 1-1. That one fouled off. The wide, the kick, and the 1-2. Ripped on a line to center. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's one down.
The left fielder, number 4, George.
So the batting order turns over. Now the left fielder, George Springer, 1 for 2. In there for strike 1. Base is empty, 1 away. Top half of inning number 4.
Ball. I got a ball, 1 strike.
Next offering is in for a strike. Springer swings through that one. It's a strikeout. 2 down.
Really nice execution of the cut fastball right there.
Up next
Similar
for the
to
Blue
how you
Jays,
might throw a
the third
2-strike
baseman,
slider, start it
Addison
middle away, let it break
Barger.
and take over that outside corner of the plate. But sometimes with a cutter, you just don't know how much it'll move. I think he's good, and I think he was also a little lucky right there.
Barger in the box again. Takes a strike. Fouled off left side. And takes low for ball 1. Swings and misses at the breaking ball in the dirt. Throw to first, and it's in time for the 3rd out, so that'll end the inning. Offense held in check there. We're midway in the 4th. It's the Blue Jays 5 and the Marlins nothing. Ready to go.
Leading
Bottom
off for
4.
the Marlins,
Now it's the Marlins
the catcher,
catcher,
Agustin
Agustin Ramirez.
He's got
Ramirez.
pop, which is a little sneaky because he's so comfortable with taking his base hits to the opposite field, but he can jump you if you make a mistake.
Pop foul out of play off to the right.
You know, these Marlins, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. So many of their outs have come from weak contact on pitches they're chasing outside of the strike zone. You can't do much of anything with those locations, and that's been true again today. And as a pitcher, when the hitters are swinging at everything, you feel no need to challenge inside the zone. You just keep working the corners and expanding that strike zone and beyond, and they just keep eating right out of your hand.
Fires to first on the run, and very nicely done for the out.
The first baseman, number 34, Liam Hicks.
And next will be the cleanup hitter, Liam Hicks. He was a strikeout victim his first time.
All 1.
The Jays leading by 5. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Next pitch is outside.
Ball 3.
Strike on the inside corner. Swings and misses, and we're filled up.
Generally, second, third time through the lineup, you want to be able to lean on those secondary pitches and command them. Looks like he's doing a nice job of it.
High fly ball out into left center field. Springer hauls it in for the out. Out number 2.
Now batting, the designated hitter,
Heriberto Hernandez. The next up for the Marlins. Struck out swinging his first time. Out in front with the swing, and that is strike 1.
All 1's the count.
That's off the inside corner, and that's ball 1. a foul ball. Two down, nobody on. Fouls it off, still 1-2. Gets a piece and stays alive. And he hits a ground ball right side. He takes it on his own, and he has thrown 4 shutout innings. And 1, 2, 3 go the Marlins. Still looking at that 5-0 deficit. And welcome back to the ballpark. We go to the top of the 5th. Bo Bichette up to the dish. Beozo back to work. Bichette, 27 years old, and he was a second-round pick back in 2016. And there's a foul ball. Outside low. Now 1-2. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. And a foul ball. He stays alive. Swing and a ground ball. And Bichette is retired.
Up next for the Blue Jays, the catcher, Alejandro Kirk.
In steps the man they call Captain Kirk. He's kind of an outlier, especially when guys are consciously sacrificing contact to deliver power. And that misses. And that is ball 1.
Yeah, his swing is so good. It's in the zone a long time. He gets the barrel to it a lot, and that produces more base hits.
And it's caught for the out.
That swing right there tells me he's seeing the ball pretty well. I know it didn't produce a hit, but he made solid contact, and that's all you're looking to do anytime you're at the plate.
2 down, base is empty. And now for the Jays, Dalton Varsho. Foul ball there. Singy, one of the things that's interesting is that guys really don't worry about swing and miss from an offensive standpoint anymore. So when you see somebody who contacts the ball like this, do you think of that as plus value?
Absolutely. If he's doing damage now, if he's rolling over and grounding out, then it's a different story. But yeah, if he can put the ball in the gaps or over the fence, 100%.
Base hit. That was smoked through the infield. And that keeps the inning going.
Well, that certainly feels good when you can win the at-bat after being down in the count, up against it with 2 strikes right there. He got that front foot down, and pitch recognition was on point. Pretty impressive for an 0-2 count.
And next for Toronto, Ty France. In for a strike. It's 0-1.
Yeah, and the domino effect of that is running up pitch counts on pitchers and then either getting them to a place of fatigue or getting into the bullpen perhaps before you get to those higher leverage arms at the back end.
One of the things that Jim Leland used to say when I was broadcasting with the Marlins, the longer a plate appearance goes for a batter, the more likely it is that something good will happen for the hitter. That's off the mark, and it's 1-2. Fights it off. He'll see another.
Yeah, and I figured you would get Kotsay into this because you had a free dinner at his house the other night.
That is true. Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Two outs. Up the middle, and he can't come up with it. And no shot to get him at first. There's 2 aboard.
2 consecutive base hits for these guys
Up next
here.
for the Blue
Really
Jays,
protected
the
with
right
2
fielder,
strikes right there.
Nathan
Pitch wasn't even
Lucas.
close, but man, he got the barrel to it somehow. Nice job of bad ball hitting.
Digging in, Nathan Lucas on the corner for a strike. 0-1. Varsho, the lead runner out at second. France at first, 2 out of the inning. Smash to the left side. They get the force. 3rd out. Blue Jays leave a pair, but they hold a 5-0 lead. Bottom of the inning.
Leading
Now
up
here
for the
is
Marlins,
Joey
the
Weaver.
right fielder, Joey Weaver.
Top of the zone, and it's called a strike. And it's fouled away. Pitch is in the dirt, and a count 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes to count.
And that's
That ball
outside.
went out.
Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. That one missed. Swing and a miss for the strikeout. He notches strikeout number 150 this
Now
season.
batting, the left fielder.
Here's the left fielder, Troy Johnston. He reached out a walk his first time. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter.
Well, he's been incredibly efficient in this one. First pitch strike percentage over 70%. That's well above league average, and that's what's allowed him to pitch
No
well
ball,
up until
2
this
strikes.
point.
And they'll do it again. One down, base is empty. And that one inside, and it hit him. He had 2 strikes on him,
Now
and
batting,
he hit him.
third baseman.
And up next for
Javier
Miami, Javier Sanoja.
Sanoja.
Flying to center his first time. He's 0 for 1. Just
that's upstairs.
missed. Right through there for a strike.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
The next pitch
Fast ball,
misses. 2 balls and a strike.
2 balls, 1 strike.
That's
That's
a
ball
little
3.
bit low.
3 balls, 1 strike.
Next offering is in for a strike.
The count's full.
Man at first, 1 away. Swings and blasts one deep to left center. That's back there. Up against the wall and brings it in.
Up next for the Marlins, the shortstop, Maximo
So man
Acosta.
aboard. Now it's the shortstop, Maximo Acosta. Struck out swinging his first time. Fought off foul. Pitch is
1-1.
outside, ball one. Next offering is fouled back. See ya. Strikes him out for the second time today. Marlins leave one. It's 5-0. Back here at Lone Depot Park. And now the DH, Davis Schneider. That misses the zone. Ball one. Movement in the bullpen. Calvin Fauché, the young right-hander, up and throwing. Junk getting cranked up as well. Slashed foul down the right side. That'll hook off into the seats. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. To third, and that one handled. Whips it across. One up, one down.
Now batting, second baseman Andres Jimenez.
Andres Jimenez next up for the Blue Jays. 0 for 2 in this one. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
Now, this guy is just filling up the strike zone right now. Don't want to get yourself in an 0-2 hole. You better be ready to pull the trigger on the first pitch.
That one is absolutely belted. That's got a chance. And it's off the out-of-town scoreboard. Into second with a double, and they've got something brewing now.
He was all over that one. Just missed out on a home run right there, but he certainly hit it hard enough. Just didn't have the right launch angle to carry it over the wall, but still an excellent swing of the bat.
Back to the leadoff spot in the Blue Jays lineup. Here's George Springer, 1 for 3. Pitch misses. 1-0. One out and a runner at second, and we're in the top half of the 6th. And that's outside. That one misses, and that's ball 3. Let's see if he gives him anything to hit here. That clips the zone, and that is strike 1. Fastball for a strike.
Count is 3-2.
Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. Hard hit left side. That takes care of Springer.
Up next for the Blue Jays, the third baseman, Addison.
Here comes the
Barger.
skipper, and we're going to see a pitching change in this spot. Valente Beozo won't go any further tonight, and he's responsible for the runner on second, so the book isn't closed on him yet. We'll be right back.
Now pitching for
Number
the Marlins,
66 taking over on the
number
mound.
66.
And he's been racking up strikeouts at a high rate this year, typically at least 1 an inning, so he'll be tough to get to.
Now the third baseman, Addison Barger. He's already homered here in this one. That one finds the zone, and that's strike one.
No need to offer at that pitch until you get to 2 strikes. It's just a low percentage of success when you want to try to go after that down and away pitch.
On the ground, Acosta whips it to first, and that is the inning. Nice work from the Miami pen there. Top of the order due up in the home half of the 6th. It's the Blue Jays 5 and the Marlins nothing. Well, we go bottom 6. Here's the second baseman, Xavier Edwards. Bunting for a hit, and that's just foul. Check swing, but it's put in play. And that's one out as they get the leadoff hitter in the 6th.
Nice job of deception out there by the pitcher. Got the hitter out there a little bit. Couldn't check his swing and induces a nice little ground out.
Now here is Jacob Marcy, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. And that's off the inside edge. And that's ball 1. Movement in the Blue Jays bullpen. Yariel Rodriguez up and throwing. Little, a left-hander, also throwing. The Blue Jays leading by 5 here in the bottom of the 6th. Swing and a ball lifted left field. And George makes the grab. And there's 2 away.
Now batting, the catcher.
2 outs, base is empty. At the plate, Agustin Ramirez. That's towards center. Varsho has a beat on it. Brings it in for the 3rd out. Make it 6 shutout innings for him out there now. It's the Blue Jays 5 and the Marlins nothing. Back here in Miami, and the batter will be the shortstop, Bo Bichette. Ripped on a line. Makes the catch for the out. And there's 1 away.
Clearly ready to hit right there. First pitch of the inning hits a bullet, and it just is one of those bad luck ABs.
So up next for Toronto, Alejandro Kirk. And delivers outside. A little bit low.
2.
Base hit.
Showed some really nice patience in that at bat. Worked himself into a good count. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
Varsho in the box with 1 away as he takes ball 1. Right through there for a strike. The 1-1 is fouled off. Swing and a high fly ball down the right field line. And that will drop foul. outside. And it's 2-2. Tap softly to the right side. They get one. Back to first. Not in time.
The first baseman, number 2, Ty France.
And now the first baseman, Ty France. 3 for 3 with 3 singles. Now snap throw to first. Varsho back in on a dive. And that's downstairs. And that's ball 1. Just missed. There's the strike. Now 2-1. Swing and a miss. There's that changeup.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
On the ground to the left. Acosta slings to first. Out number 3. 1 left for Toronto as they are unable to add to their 5-0 lead. And we're back. Set for the last half of the 7th. And here is Liam Hicks. And there's a strike on the outside corner, and it's 0-1.
Usually when a pitcher's had a dominant outing, he has filled up the strike zone and he's gotten ahead in the count with first pitch strikes. Well, that's exactly what this guy has done in this one. Over 70% first pitch strikes.
Springer there makes the catch, and there's 1 down.
Now batting, the designated hitter,
And now, Heriberto Hernandez. And there's a strike.
0-1's the count.
Base is empty, 1 away. Here at the bottom of the 7th. Off the mark there. And the count even 1-1. The 1-1 is fouled off. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
Man, it's so tough to let a slow curveball like that one just travel all the way into the contact zone. You see it out of the hand, and you're telling yourself, off speed, stay back. But you just get too excited. You think you're going to hammer it, and you still end up way out in front.
Weimer, the next to hit, takes ball 1. Swing and a foul out of play. Next pitch is outside. Sliced hard but foul. Two down, nobody on. This one smoked out to left. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And that is the 3rd out of the inning. And welcome back to the ballpark. All set for the start of the inning. And now for the Jays, Nathan Lucas. Pitch
Ball
misses,
one, no
and
strike.
it's 1-0. Just
Ball two.
missed. Next pitch in for a strike, and a count 2-1.
Well, it looks like he's wanting to work the upper part of the strike zone. What does that mean? Top hand better be working for the hitters. Adjust that side a little bit. Give yourself a chance to hit.
That's in there, and the count is even 2-2. Hit on the ground to short. Acosta handles, throws to first. Leadoff man is out here in the 8th.
Up next for the Blue Jays, the designated hitter, Davis Schneider.
Next is the designated hitter, Davis Schneider. First
That's a
pitch
ball.
doesn't find the zone. One down, base is empty. Out to short, Acosta on the run, throw to first, and they get the out.
Oh, nice job by the shortstop to field that on the backhand and
second
gather
baseman,
himself, get his
Andres
feet underneath him. He had a
Jimenez.
long throw, but he knew he had plenty of time to take that extra step, secure the grip, and finish the throw.
Two down, base is empty. And next for Toronto, Andres Jimenez. Outside, ball one. Two down, nobody on, and we're in the top of the 8th. Tap foul at the plate. Two outs. And that just
That's
misses.
inside.
Got it. And it's a 3-up, 3-down inning.
Now pitching for
New pitcher
Toronto.
now for the Jays,
Number
Yariel
29.
Rodriguez.
Well, he's been
Yariel
excellent against left-handed hitters this year,
Rodriguez.
and that's his first test. This looks like a good move to the pin in terms of the matchup.
And here is
Leading
Troy
off for the
Johnston.
Marlins, the left fielder, Troy.
Rodriguez,
Johnston.
27 years old. He joined the team as a free agent.
What do you
Johnston tries to check his swing. Now a look to third. Yes, he did. That's a swing. Yo, one. Foul ball. That one just misses.
What's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, you had a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
That misses. It's 2-2. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again.
Well, he's having a tough time getting a pitch by him. As a hitter, you feel pretty confident that you're seeing different pitches still able to make some type of contact.
And it remains 2-2. Grounds one to short. Bichette tosses to first. He made the pitcher earn that out after a long at bat.
Now batting, the third baseman, Javier.
Here's the third baseman, Javier Sanoja. There's the strike. Toronto's bullpen with some action. Sir Anthony Dominguez appears to be getting loose. Next offering in there for a strike. And that's strike two.
Balls, 2 strikes.
And he chases that one. 2 down.
Now batting, shortstop.
2 outs, base is empty. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Maximo Acosta. Right through there for a strike. There's a swing and a miss.
More and more guys are looking to slug regardless of the count. In this situation, we'll keep a close eye on his approach.
The Jays leading by 5 here in the bottom half of the 8th inning. Swing and a miss, struck him out. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3.
Now pitching for
We're
the
back.
Marlins.
It's the top of the 9th. And there's a new
Number
pitcher on the
53.
mound, Calvin Fauché.
Well, they need someone to stop the bleed and keep the score right where it is. Seems like a tough task today with the way this lineup is swinging it.
Back to the top of the
Leading off
order.
for the Blue
Here's
Jays,
George
the
Springer
left
to start
fielder,
it off.
George Springer.
Swinging a foul straight back. That one out to right. Fair ball. Now he'll turn for second. Not stopping. He's going for 3. The relay. He's in there.
Now batting.
Punched
third
that ball
baseman,
down the
Addison
opposite field line.
Barker.
Just barely able to keep it fair, but once it dropped in, he was off and racing for the triple.
Now the number 2 hitter, Addison Barker. First offering, and it just misses. Runner at third, nobody out. Here at the top of the 9th. And another ball. Signs of activity in the pen for the Marlins. Cal Quantrill, the hard-throwing righty, is up and loosening. And a swing and a miss there.
This is one of those situations where the pitcher may not really want to deal with the guy in the box, and you got to be aware of that. Take your walk. I couldn't do it, but I think he can.
That's in there. And the count's even at 2. Runner at third here, nobody out. That one ripped right center field. That's down. One hops off the wall. Pulls into second. That's an RBI double.
That's a good job right there.
Number 11.
You got 2 strikes on you. Just got to
So,
battle.
Bichette.
Bichette getting ready to hit. And a strike in there. That misses the zone. 1-1. Barker stands at second with no outs. Yeah, that's fouled off. Man at second. And a swing and a line drive at a right field. Makes the grab. Runner tags at second. Not in time. He's safe.
Up next for the Blue Jays, the catcher, Alejandro Kirk.
Alejandro Kirk next up for the Blue Jays.
I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone here. Pitcher's looking for a strikeout or a ground ball, hoping to keep that runner at third.
Check swing, called strike. Runner on at third, 1 gone. Comes up empty.
0-2 is the count.
And down on strikes he goes. And 2 away now.
Well, they locked him up with the cutter on the outside right
Now,
there, and I got to think
the
he was
center
looking
fielder,
middle
Dalton
in because he just couldn't pull the trigger. And, you know, with 2 strikes, fastball coming in, you've got to be ready to swing it. That time it cut to the outside part of the plate, and he just couldn't pull the trigger.
Dalton Varsho digs in now. Fouls one off out of play, back to our left. Two outs. Swing and a miss. Curveball in the dirt. In time. So the drop third strike doesn't hurt him. And that's that. A run on 2 hits and they leave 1. To the bottom of the 9th we go. Top of the order due up. It's the Blue Jays 6 and the Marlins nothing. This game's a bit of a blowout, Singy. Let's talk about something random.
Let's do it.
All right, Singy, in ballpark entertainment, you got a favorite mascot race?
Yeah, I love what they do in D.C. with the former presidents.
Somebody always gets tackled. They always get hurt.
I know, and it's just crazy. Imagine running around in those big, bulky suits, and somebody's always going to go down.
Do you remember when Tim Kirkjian ran in the sausage race in Milwaukee?
No, I didn't see that one.
Yeah, they used one of the kid-sized ones.
You know, this isn't exactly a mascot race, but I love what they do in Atlanta with the freeze. I wanted to race the freeze at one point. I don't think my hamstrings could hold up for it now.
I feel like 5 years ago you could have handled the freeze. It would have been fun, and I would bait you into it and try and get you to train to race the freeze, and it just never materialized.
Yeah, I appreciate that you had enough confidence in me that I could beat a guy who looks like he was going to the Olympic trials at some point or another. But yeah, it's always a great thing to watch there at Truist Park.
Would you have worn one of those bobsled outfits like the freeze wears?
Nah, they'd have been a little too revealing for me at this age.
I feel you. One down, base is empty. That one fouled off. battling here as he fouls it away. And that skips in the dirt. Next offering misses, and that's ball 2.
Full count.
Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Foul ball, and it remains a full count. Marcy checks his swing. Appeal down to third, and he went, says Dave Lawrence.
Well, anytime you can punch out the top 2 guys in a lineup to start an inning, got to be feeling pretty good out there on the mound, because when you think of just having a distraction, table setters on the base paths, and all of a sudden you're dealing with the number 3 hitter, any distraction can cause you to serve up a cookie, and instead of it being a solo shot, it's a 2 or 3 run homer.
Ramirez stands in here, tried to hold back his swing there, but went around. The Fish with a lot of ground to make up. We're in the last half of the 9th inning. This could end it. That misses. Going to count 1 and 2. Tries to hold up, appeal to first, didn't go. That's foul off to the right side, keeps the AB going. The Blue Jays up big in this one here in the last half of inning number 9. Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt. Kirk to first, and that'll do it as they complete the strikeout to end it.
Good win by 6 runs. Always nice when you can win by a touchdown or a couple of field goals. You want to keep that momentum going, knowing the offense can score at will, bring it into the next one and get another W.
6-0 is how this one ends. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew, I'm John Shambi saying so long.